We're going camping. We're going camping. We got the grill nice and hot. We got margaritas on the rocks. We're going camping. Well, hello fellow RVers. This is Gary, sharing behind the camera. Rough Road RV Life. We like looking at freedom. And my wife has verified that I have selected the most wrinkled shirt out of my closet. I did that just for you people. See? I'll smooth it. You see, it's smooth. There, it's smooth.
RV life
anyway,
equals wrinkle clothes.
We're right here off of Highway 160, about 7 miles outside of Alamosa, Colorado. Where's freedom brought us? Base Camp Family Campground. It's actually a new facility. If you look on Google Maps, you'll see nothing but field. But we got this place, it's Base Camp, for a good reason, because you've got the dunes, you've got waterfalls, you got a fort, you got Alamosa. It's right in the middle of a bunch of attractions and things that you can do. It's a good center place to be. So we're going to do a tour of this and let you see what it's about.
And even though you can hear the road really good here, I don't even notice it from our campsite.
No.
I guess if you were on this end, you would. But all right, let's
Okay.
go tour. All right, you can make your reservations online. I actually called because I had questions, but you can make them online. They choose a site for you, and it's a contactless check-in. So when you come in, I received 2 emails, one a couple days before. It might have been more than that, but they just said, the last email said, here's your site, follow the yellow signs and go to your site. Check-in is after 1 o'clock.
And they also email you all the codes you will need for the bathrooms and everything.
Yeah, so it's pretty seamless. I mean, they have camp hosts here if you have any questions.
And you follow the yellow signs.
And I was confused at first because I'm like, what numbers? What numbers? But you'll see that follow the yellow signs and you will see your numbers. So looking over here to the right, now you would go down here and turn to get to these sites, but I just want to show you that site 1, site 2, and site 3, where that 5th wheel is. And that is the bathhouse, laundry, and vending. We haven't been in to check it out, but that's where that is.
And they are all 100-foot pull-throughs, 60-degree angled parking.
Very nice, huge. Showers, laundry, vending. There's site 4, site 5, and site 6. Now here's what I was talking about with the numbers. Sites 14 through 27 to the left. Go straight to go to sites 1 through 13. Let's go ahead and take care of the right side, and then we'll come back and take care of the left. Sound good? Dog walking opportunities here are the park roads. That is a private residence up ahead beyond that sign. I don't know if you can see that red sign, but 1 lap around here got me a half a mile, and 2 laps got a mile. Okay, sites 1 through 6 I just showed you. We're going to go through sites 7 through 13.
Yeah. You can also walk around out in here, out in this brush.
Now, let me show you what he's talking about just a little bit for some different interest. But right there is that row right there is the one we just looked at. And now we're going to go check out 7 through 13. So here's 13. You get an idea, 13, how deep these sites are. It's amazing. Site 12 is right there. Site 11. Site 10.
You see these little lights on the post.
They flicker at night. So rustic. Site 9. Site 8. And the last one here is site 7.
They have planted a lot of trees around here that in time will grow up.
Yeah, and they were watering them by hand. We were watching.
And have shade.
Yeah, they're beautiful. There's some aspens planted, and evergreens. So really nicely designed park. I like the inner roads that, I don't know, just seems to provide more space.
Yeah, if you want to walk your dog or even ride a bike, you can walk around the outer loop and not have to go through anybody's campground or anything like that. You can just circle the park.
We were commenting on how nice it was that our dogs can be outside and we're not like right up by a road or a trail where other people are walking their dogs. Just makes it a little more relaxing outside. I kind of have to watch them. They get excited because they want to meet every dog they see. Okay, this is the second and last loop here. We're going to go to the left this time. And you have these beautiful, I mean, it's a little hazy today. You see the mountains in the distance.
You're in like a valley.
And incredible sunsets. Just incredible. Wait till you see the ones on this side. Look at these mountains. Sites 14 through 20 this way. Site 20 is right there. Now again, they choose a site for you. You choose a type of site, but I think they're all the same.
Yeah, they're all the same.
19, but on the website is you can, there's site 18. That's us. Right there. So that's our picnic table. We're not really sure those silver things are the fire rings, how that works. There's site 17.
Those people just left heading to Colorado Springs.
Yes. And there's the aspens, like I was saying there. So baby aspen 16. And 15. And 14 on the end. Every single site is a pull-through site.
And this is a full-service park, and they do have Wi-Fi.
Yes. And when I spoke with the owner, she's very nice, very friendly, very easy to do business with. And their prices are reasonable. They give discounts for a lot of different populations. So just check their website for that. All right. And that is our quick drive about of Base Camp Family Campground.
Well, that was our tour of Base Camp RV Park. Like I said, this is a privately owned park. Got the host over there. We met them, very nice people. We have a large gravel site, 100-foot pull-through, full service, sewer, water, 50 amp, 30 amp, picnic table, really nice bathroom. In the future, he has said he's going to put another row in over there and probably another bathroom in back over here. So as far as walking dogs, you got the gravel here, and out in that area, something like that. Now the ground might get hot on your dog's feet. Our dogs look a little tender. They would sit down and raise their paws, so we started just walking them on the gravel. Our Verizon service here has been good. They do have Wi-Fi service here at the park. Okay, now, that being said about the park, Base Camp is, because it's a base camp. 7 miles that way is Alamosa, the city. Everything's up there that you need. We went to a park up there called Cole Park, and I noticed, well, they were having a carnival there for the weekend. And they also had an area in the back that had a bicycle path, you know, with the hills and stuff that you can take the little dirt bikes and go up and down and stuff like that. And that was interesting. So if you got maybe young, middle-aged kids that like to ride their bikes up and down hills, you can go up here to Cole Park. It's not far, 7 miles up the road. Also, there is the Alamosa Nature Park, Nature Preserve. But it was closed. They had some bird was nesting. But
well, the trail that we wanted was closed. We wanted,
yeah. But they do have a drive around tour there. You can just drive around the preserve, or walk dogs,
or bike if you want to. Yeah. If you want to bake.
Yeah, and they had a restroom there. That's that way. You go back this way, you got a Fort Garland. Very nice tour. It's donation. That way. Yeah, that way. I'm sorry. I'm
yeah.
That way. I'm turned around with this. It's that way. It's a donation. Nice fort. It was originally 22 buildings. There's 5 big buildings you can go into now. All kind of displays, worth the trip. There's also the Smith Reservoir if you like to fish or boat. There's a boat ramp there at the reservoir. It's a pretty large reservoir. And once again, if you keep going that way, there's a place called Zapata Falls, Z-A-P-A-T-H, Zapata Falls, where me and Sharon went, and we rock hopped and got our feet wet and went back across the little creek there a couple of times and went to the falls.
We made it.
Worth doing. Once again, it's free.
Gary says it's worth the hike and getting your feet wet.
Now it's up.
So that means
it's a gradual up, and it's only a half mile. Or, I don't even think it's a half. I think it's 0.4, but something like that.
It's an easy hike. Yeah.
But,
beautiful.
Beautiful. That's also where the great sand dunes. Also down that road, and it's also 7 miles out. There's another RV park up there called Oasis RV Park. I noticed they rented boards there that you can slide down the dunes. So if you like to go dune surfing, whatever they call it, I don't know. It's like a big skateboard.
Sandboarding rather than snowboarding.
Sandboarding. You can rent boards up at the Oasis RV Park, which is actually where we're moving to after we leave here. So we'll probably do a video. We'll do a video on that one too.
I think we'll touch more on the Great Sand Dunes National Park,
Preserve
Park at our next site.
Yes.
We'll be a little bit closer. So we've been just kind of puttering around in other areas, but there are a lot of trails up in that area. So
yeah, I was reading about one where you can start and hike up to the lake up there. It's only 2,000 feet straight up.
That's what I was going to say. There is a state park in that area. It's called the San Luis State Park, I think.
Yes.
And there's another reservoir. There's so much here.
Yes.
Lots to do.
So and there's also BLM land.
Yes, there is
boondock.
BLM land.
Right.
And our neighbors went to a water park. So somewhere around here, there's a water park.
I would imagine it's in Alamosa somewhere.
Yeah. So
there's grocery stores up there. Like I said, there's everything you need in Alamosa. So I guess with all that mouthful being said, I've got to sign this one off. This is Gary, and this is Sharon's behind the camera. Dogs are in there resting their paws and sleeping. And click like and subscribe. And we hope to see you on the road sometime. Stay safe. Safe travels. Take care.